Let's get it. Let's get some games today. We're going to do the 9 rounds. We're going to play something else a little bit later. My name is Toothless Bahamut. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are across the world. Ooh, new team.
Another visitor. Stay a while.
Ooh.
Stay forever.
Alright. It's a Titty team versus the Cyclones. We're in a 4v4 match. We're in the season. Let's get it. I'm ready. It's Wednesday. Hump day. We're on the downhill slide. Let's get it. Hello to everybody. Hope you're doing well. We're going to have some fun. Get some book goals. Win the tournament, hopefully. That's the idea. I'll say that. Oh yeah, off the side. A nice little flippy flop. It was a floppy flip, definitely. And Jester with a nice headbutt. New lineup for the Toothless team. As on the opposite side, the Cyclones, Rainmaker, Storm, Squall, and Fury are in the purple. Jester, Sundowner, Merlin, and of course Toothless are in the black for your Titty team. This was a nice intercept. Comes back around at a flying rate of knots. Bastard. It's a nice tippy tap, but it's not enough. Gonna add a little bit of a twirly whirl. Didn't get it. Got the whirl, but no twirl. Sundown puts it back in. Squall intercepts the wrong way. Merlin with some magic. And there it is. It was a nice flippy flop, a twirly whirl. Sundowner does the same thing, but connects this time around. Puts a spin on the ball, and it hits a Squall and spins in. 36 seconds in, the score is 2-0. Your Titty team are up in front. They're doing well. Toothless flying around. He gets a karate chop as a nice block instead. Jester running up. They're on the attack. Sundown with an intercept. Does it nicely. Runs it up the wall. Down the back there. Storm gets a nice intercept. Toothless flying down. Puts it back up the wall. Storm intercepts again. Toothless running the wall but thinks better of it. Comes back instead. Finds an opportunity. Takes a run at it. Ball stalls. Toothless powers up. Rainmaker getting a run. Toothless running back. The ball goes odd. Jester in control. Toothless with a nice run. He gets a nice double tap. It gets a intercepted. It was a good run by Toothless. Unlucky in the end. Rainmaker getting some shot. They tell him to go this way. Jester doing some good work down the back there. Toothless and Storm. Storm punching that one underneath. Fury misses a connection. Rainmaker intercepts. Sundown. Storm takes a shot. Toothless up. Takes a save. Squall takes a second shot. Merlin is there. Sundowner blocks. Someone's got to get it out. They do. And Toothless is there to save it again. Gets up. Gets over. Runs the wall instead. Takes a tippy tap. Flies off the wall at a rate of knots. It's going in. They intercept again. Toothless putting it back in, but Fury intercepts. Sundowner putting it back in the Cyclone's corner. The Titties are having their way. It's 2 minutes in. The score is 2-0. My God, it's a game. Toothless just missing on that twirly well. Rainmaker punching it down. They get a second tap. Jester there to stop it. Does. Intercepts Storm for the certain shot. It runs up the wall. Toothless running up the wall with it. Gets a nice shot this time. It's going in from halfway. Banger. There it is. Comes up. That was a nice twirly whirl. Connects this time. The twirl and the whirl. As we approach halfway. Cyclones got to do something here. Got to pull something out. If they're going to withstand the Titty attack. And it's not the worst thing to be bitten by a Titty, but I mean, my God, it's just to pull one out. There it is. Jester with the intercept. Gets a little tippy tap on that. Puts it in there for himself. Takes another tap. The propulsion from the top of his head. Definitely helping in that occasion. It is halfway. 2 minutes 30 left. And 5-minute rounds as Toothless grabs that one, punts it back to halfway in front of Merlin. Merlin takes a punt. Fury intercepts. That's a good intercept. Saves a certain goal. Toothless not going to get that one. decides on the fake. As it comes back, Rainmaker with a certain shot. Jester should connect with that one, does. In center step as it heads Teddy corner. Toothless punching that away. And he should have taken the roll. Didn't. Decides to go for the flippy flop instead. It was almost a roughneck shot. It's like a pinball in here. Oh, Jester trying to play it around. They're running over to the other corner. Toothless floating dangerously. Sundowner punches it way, way over the corner. Heads to halfway. Fury should take a punch at that. Does. Gets intercepted. Oh, there's a bit of biffo going on down the back there. Merlin punching it forward. Rainmaker intercepted. There's a shot. Tid's got to get up. Jumps high. Merlin with some magic again. Toothless flying over with the fake. Jester punting it up there. It was a good pass off the backboard. Toothless just missing the timing, but Merlin, magic. It's 1:31 on the clock. 5-0 is your scoreline. Yes, I prefer the 4v4 combat. There's just something about it that's just harder and a lot more inviting. As the ball gets punched away there, Storm couldn't do anything. Toothless with a nice tap. Tries to get intercepted, but the defense unpredictable on that. Toothless with a nice run. Oh, it's a punch down to Sundowner. That's an assist. Oh, this Toothless taking it up, powering up. Taps that ball nicely with a nice flippy flop. Sundowner with a straight punch. Banger. Well, the Cyclones was forecasted, but it was nothing more than just a fart in the wind. As you can see right here, as Toothless taps that one. Let's go. Oh, rings it in a bell. Sundowner putting it down. Toothless. Oh, there he gets the intercept. Storm punching it down to Titty corner. It's going to bounce straight back. Fury takes a shot. Rings a dinner bell on the opposite side. Everyone doesn't know which way to go because dinner is everywhere apparently. And Toothless gets the power up. Punts that ball up just nicely. It's sitting in front. They just need a tippy tap. Couldn't get it. The defense all on the goal. Squall punching it up. Toothless thinks about it. Still thinking about it. Double taps. Passes over to Jester. Merlin couldn't get the magic on that one. 30 seconds left. And Cyclones have got to look respectable. And I don't know how you make a fart in the wind look respectable, but here we are. There it is, another pass to Toothless. As they punt it out, Jester to Merlin. Merlin puts it back in. Rainmaker punts it down. Toothless gets a nice tippy tap. Squall trying to put it in. Merlin bunting it back. Hasn't been down Titty end or anywhere near Titty hole this today. Nice fake there. Merlin, magic again. Yes. It's wet soil in the back of the Cyclone's pants, I'm pretty sure. Very smelly indeed as the Titty team walk away. Up front and pointing forward. Going forward, sorry. My bad. Oh, week 2. Oh, it's the Titty Express. Here's your next game at Manfield. Alright, well, the Express lost their first game. The Titties are out. Looking for a streak like no tomorrow. Hopefully someone runs across the field shortly. That's a nice punt. Toothless just got to get there in time. Does. There it is. Hits the roof. Comes in and whack off. Gets the better of everybody. And just a nice little tippy tap there to finish everyone off as he puts it through the Express hole. Just 5 seconds gone. Titties are definitely in form. This new team got something to prove. Whoa. There's a bit of a dual roundhouse. Sabretooth, Beast, and Tusk are your Express team. They're looking to stop at any cost. Toothless Rick rolling. Couldn't have timed that any better. Double taps, gets taken out for his own, puts the ball back to halfway, but does a great job in the end. There's another opportunity, cuts through the defense. They're trying to cut through him, but Toothless doing a great job. Bastards. Oh, that's a nice tap. That's a nice tap to the corner. Let's see which way that's going to go. That rocks nicely. It's Jester. Banger. Great play in the end. They went coast to coast. Toothless did. They go to the corner. That's it. Jester finds a hole somehow in amongst the defense and puts through the hole. That's right. Ball goes up, ball goes down. Toothless running like a bastard. I'll take that one too. Some bit of breakdance at the end there to entertain the crowd. As you see, the ball hits the roof and Toothless with a well-timed punch grabs that ball. 1 minute down, 3-0 is your scoreline. The Express haven't left the station, as a matter of fact. They're just waiting for the passengers to come on board, and no one's coming, as a matter of fact. Toothless and Sundown have a bit of a bloody argument on who's going to get that ball. Sundowner with the better of that one in the end. Merlin with some magic, couldn't get it. Toothless running back at the radar, not Sundowner with the intercept. Jester puts it up. Roundhouse kicks it out. Toothless punting it back, going for the snooker shot. Got Merlin on target, but the Beast defends well. Toothless running back, looking for an opportunity. Merlin and Jester. Merlin, Toothless. That's a big punt. That's a P, not a C. Toothless Rick rolling, getting that one. Runs that one up the wall just nicely. Takes a little tippy tap. Oh, I couldn't get the punch. Tusk does well. Toothless got to intercept that. Does. Takes a run. Nice shot. Sets it up. Fantastic bit of play there. Toothless propping up the ball. Sundowner with the connection. Banger. Look at that. Roundhouse. Stuck pole dancing. Couldn't do much. 2 minutes in. 4-0 is the scoreline. Don't know what happened there. Whoa. Toothless got told to go back that way and a raid of knots and did. And gets a nice tippy tap in the end. Sundowner with a nice chop. Toothless running down. They couldn't. Oh, well done. Trapped him at both ends. That was a great trap here. Sundowner with a nice punch. Puts it above Tusk. Runs the ball down. Tusk couldn't do much. Toothless on the other end. Trapped him in the end. And through the hole it went for a concession. Alright, Sundowner, Jester, Merlin's there. Toothless going up, couldn't get much. Decides to take a roll instead. Packs a bit of lunch. Burns the other side, gets a nice roll on that. Tusk intercepts. Oh, should have went back in. Merlin waiting for it, doesn't get it. Jester faked. That's bad. Oh, it's a collision, it's a big one. Oh, Toothless with an intercept there, pushing the ball forward, trying to go coast to coast. Gets held up. Ah, son of a bitch. As the Beast takes them all on. Gives an opportune run. Takes on Toothless, gets it better. Beast, seeing his option, runs it into Merlin and ricochets back off for a double tap and a hole, titty hole. 5-1's the scoreline. Toothless going up for a tippy tap, goes left, goes right, misses it. Comes back at a rate of knots. Toothless decides to do the backwards flopper, does well. Sundowner couldn't connect with that. Beast running it out. Beast too powerful. Just doing a good job there. Toothless coming in with a karate kick. There's a backward spinning wheel kick. Then Roundhouse with another kick down the other end. Tries to put it down the titty hole, but Toothless cutting that off midway. Bounces up, bounces down. Toothless taking a double tap. Whoa ho ho! Fancy. Let's see. Jumps up. The floppy flipper. No, it's a flippy flop. Landed perfectly. Watch that ball rolled in. Correction. Alright, as they head to whack off, Merlin and Jester put the ball up. Toothless saw that one late. He gets up, but Toothless does get some wheels on that. Pushes it forward. No advantage really. Still stuck at halfway as Merlin punches it down. Into the corner. Oh, Toothless gets tapped. They're taking Toothless out. They don't like it. Sundowner doesn't connect. The Beast does. Oh, ow. Beast taking on Toothless, getting the better of it. Merlin's there. They got to stop this. They do. Toothless couldn't connect. Touch running back to power up. Roundhouse with the big kick. Toothless, nice jab. Right, gotta. Oh shit, that one. Gotta go. Oh, that's a good kick. Shit landing, but good kick. One of us got to get it. 26 seconds left on the clock. 6-1's the scoreline. The Express got to the first station, and that was about it. They came in with a flat fucking something. I was going to say flat tire, but that's not going to work. Just goes up, takes her a bunt. Oh, would have been perfect. Sundowner with a bump over the top. Doesn't get it. That's it. That's game. Ball runs the ground. Eventually, the Titty team, mate, bouncing all over the court after that victory. And as you can see, the crowd is very happy. And nice job. That's all I got to say. The Rebels versus the Titties. Well, a 2-0. This is going to be a top of the table clash at the moment, I'm pretty sure. None have lost a game, but now we're going to find it. See which one's going to go down. Dude, Poncho, Bandit, and some other bastard I can't see right at this point in time. Outlaw. Hey, you Rebels. Oh, so shot the moon on that. Running down. It's good defense by Jester in the end. Bandit, Poncho running down. Jester might get the better of that. Doesn't. Merlin pops it up. That's a good shot by Merlin, but it's going to ricochet off the left-hand side of that hole. And bounces up. Toothless finding himself in the wrong spot. He goes out for the backwards flopper. Pumps it up over for Dude. Oh, it just gets nailed. It was a good tap in the end. It was an ankle tap. Did well in the end. Oh, that's a nice punch. Jester didn't defend that. Bandit with a great shot. It's heavy defense. Sundowner thinks he's cleared it. A Bandit with a nice shot. It's a nice header in the end. And Jester's there, but just missed the ball as it pops through for a titty hole. Alright, 33 seconds in. The first time the titties have been down. Someone's been above the titties. Until it takes a double tap. Couldn't get the triple. As they're running in front of the Rebels hole. And Dude and Outlaw running down. Outlaw had a bit of an effect early already as Toothless comes in with a nice karate kick. Comes back around. Sundowner punches it down to the other side. Dude chasing it. Toothless there but misses. Sundowner gets it again. Toothless with a nice tap. Just got to get. Oh! It was a good play in the end but just couldn't weave it off. As it gets punched down. Toothless punting that ball all the way back down the other end of the field. Good punt in the end. Gets a nice tap. It's a big punt. Sundowner comes up and gives the assist. Toothless running around. Here it is. Sundowner just jumping up on that last seconds, giving that ball a bit of direction and ricochet. Flies through. The goalkeeper had no chance. 1-1 as the Titties line them up. Oh, Toothless just shoots the moon on that. I don't even know how. Merlin's got to get back. Couldn't mess it. Dude takes an awkward tap. Bandit's there. Toothless couldn't get the ricochet off that. Outlaw's running up. Doesn't get it. Toothless running back down. Gets a little bit of that, but the ball's going to deflect. Jester with a nice save in the end. Puts it back into Titty corner. Poncho's there, but having a look. Toothless with a nice shot. If that bounces once or twice, that's pretty close. Dude. Toothless punts it the wrong way. Trying to put that ball up, leaves it hanging high in the air. This is dangerous. Dude pumping that one forward. Jester with a nice take. Toothless running back at a rate of knots to try to get that. Goes sideways instead. It's a nice play. Jester pumps it up. Toothless, nice. Couldn't defend it in the end. Sundowner with the bloody kick in the end. Couldn't get it. 2 minutes 50 and this game is all tied up. Toothless with a fancy flip. And a Rick roll. Double taps. Takes that one. Started with the back flip at halfway. As he runs in, sees that ball, and gets a nice double tap there as it's defended. And it runs through a Rebels hole. 2-1's the scoreline. Interesting game. A little bit back and forward. Well, forward and back. Titties were out in front. They go behind in this and they're out again. There's Sundowner takes a crack. Bandit is there. Toothless sees that. He gives a nice tippy tap. It's enough to deflect. Oh, it's a nice challenge in the end. Toothless with it. Badly timed. Very badly timed, as a matter of fact. Backwards flopper. You'll get that sometimes. There's Merlin and Toothless trying to weave some magic here. Poncho cuts it across the field. Toothless rolling that one, but Outlaw again. Getting the better of that. Toothless can't turn. Outlaw takes a shot, but it's going wide. Jester defends. Bandit takes a shot. Jester again defends. Poncho putting it back up. Toothless takes a nice little tap, gets above the field, and leaves it up. Poncho again defending. Toothless getting the better of that one. There's the ball still travelling forward. Outlaw, big kick. Runs it towards Titty Hole. Toothless, nice little run there. Got to get that one. Doesn't get it. Merlin going to punt that one out. Outlaw might intercept that. Does. It's going to go high. And rimmed off the backboard. Toothless backwards flopped that one. It's a nice intercept in the end. Couldn't get that one. Merlin punts it around Titty corner. Trying to find some defense. Toothless with a nice little kick. Heading back towards halfway. Outlaw defends. I don't know who that was. Ran it towards Titty Hole. Rimmed it round. Merlin. Toothless try to get above on that. Punts out Sundowner. Toothless again. Poncho defends. 1 minute to go. Outlaw with a big punt halfway down the field. High above Titty Hole. It was a miss. That's not it. Was heard from the crowd. That's not it. That's not it. Toothless with a punt to set up. Oh, couldn't get it in the end. Coming back around Merlin. Sundown. Someone's just got to tap that. Couldn't. Merlin puts it up. Toothless says, fuck it. Reaches the roof. It was a nice prop up. Merlin with a nice jab here. Punts it up nicely in the middle of the middle. And Toothless will take advantage of that express hole. Oh, sorry, Rebel hole. My God, it's not the express, it's the Rebels. I get my teams right. 39 seconds left in the game. Dude takes a punt. There's no one back. There's no one back. Outlaw making sure that goes through. It wasn't needed in the end. As the Rebels. And with a quick draw right there, take a shot. With 34 seconds left to try to tie up this game up. Could be anyone's game. Interesting round. So that goes with a quick punt. Well, intercepted. So intercepting Bandit this time around. Trying to get that ball away. Does. Jester running it round. They take the opposite side. Jester, Outlaw still going forward. Bandit doesn't do a good job. Toothless there. Didn't get the better of that one. Challenged Dude in the end. Jester with a nice kick. Alright, Toothless popping that one up. They just got to hold him off. 2 seconds. That'll do it. Let it hit the ground. GG. Good game. Express Put did well, but the striker and the scorer, Toothless, will take the MVP. Yeah. That was a good game. Oh, the Dragons. This team, for some reason, I can never remember and call. Let's see what happens this time around. Oh, it's a curved one. Okay. The Titty team are 3-0. The Dragons are 1-2. Big Mountain, Small Imp, Viper, and Hound are your Dragons. They're in the blue. Yeah. And Toothless running under it. In the black is your Titty team. Toothless takes on Big Mountain. Actually, gets the better of Big Mountain. Big Mountain and Imp, very good combination in this game. And Viper, the striker. As Toothless takes on, I think it was Big Mountain. I'm not sure. Badly timed on that one. I'll take that. Nice bit of defense there. Merlin. Oh, Imp there. Merlin again. Oh, you got a double tap. Stall it up for a second. Merlin's going to pop some magic here. Oh. No, he isn't. Shit. Hound's going for a run. Ah. There it is. I wasn't wrong. That was a good 1-2 play there. Hound coming back, punches it off the goalpost. Viper taking a shot. Oh, Hound with a sneaky little tap there. It should have been the Viper. Alright, well, just nearly a minute in. And the Dragons taking advantage. Tiz is going to have a look at this one. Goes up, gets a little tippy tap. It's just got to go over. Merlin and Sundowner were there, but Big Mountain running the goalpost. Tiz running back, can't intercept that. Takes Big Mountain out, but sees the big guy and says, I'm going for him. Couldn't get the ball, took the next best thing. Here it is, even better than the real thing. Boom. A minute down. The Dragons in front. Titty team need to pull out something. A bit of a stunner, I think. Toothless. Speaking of which, nice answer. Hits the wall. It turbos up. It just flies through that. The spinning headlighter. And there it is. Just heading to whack off. He gets hounded in. Doesn't get the better of that one. Decides to go to the backward flopper. Got Big Mountains there. Jester and Toothless having words in the middle. Gets the better of that one. It's just going to fly around as Imp comes flying in. I tell you what, the small guy had to jump for a long way just to get that one. It reminds me of Spudweb. Toothless seeing the dinner bell. Gets that one. Ties it all up here. Jester ringing the dinner bell. Toothless says, I'm coming. What's for dinner? Minute 30. The Titty team have come back. Seems to be a bit of an MO in the last couple of games. Toothless goes above and beyond. This little tippy tap should have powered up. Does, didn't need it in the end. Jester takes the advantage. 3-2-3 is a Mazda. And it's 3-2 the scoreline as Jester takes a nice floppy flip. And pops it in between the two defenders very nicely. Toothless against Hound and Mountain at whack off. Comes in with Merlin. No one gets the better of that. It lines down the middle. Oh, Toothless going for a jibby jab but couldn't get it. It's going straight in the... My God. Big Mountain straight down the titty hole. No questions there. Bumping bastards all the way through and said, I'm coming first. Found the titty hole, and you know, well, there's a sound effect for that, and I just don't have it with me at the moment. But leave that to your imaginations. 3-1-3. There's a time left. 3 alls to score a good game in the end. Not even halfway yet, and we still got plenty to go. Toothless takes advantage of that one and runs it down the corner. It's going to rim round nicely. Misses a tap for that. Don't know what happened there. Takes the easy ones are hard. Easy ones are hard, yeah, and the hard ones are easy. Don't know what's going on. And Toothless tries to beat the Viper, does, and gets up there. We'll run a flippy flop. That was a nice run off in the end. It's still running down. Big Mountain's there to bump it out, but Big Mountain with a big hit. Toothless with a good intercept. Passes a Big Mountain. Bit slow to turn around, the big guy. And Toothless comes down. That's a good shot. It's going to run off the backboard. Didn't get the timing right and passes it down to Merlin. Imp, the smallest bastard on the field. I tell you what, doing well, that little Imp. Viper bumps him out of the way, says I'm taking a shot. Toothless with another intercept, putting it back downfield. The Dragons, I remembered, having a bit of a field day. Toothless gets a nice bump on that. Merlin tries to weave some magic but goes wide of the Dragon hole. Toothless with the bump, gets a double tap, puts it back into the corner safely. Sundowner come with a big bump. Merlin needs a tap. They do. Sundowner coming up, setting this up. Merlin just there. Toothless bumping bastards everywhere. He actually caused that. Picked up Sundowner, threw him into Merlin, and caused that goal himself. Should have been an assist, but you don't get it, unfortunately. Sundowner should have got advantage of that. No one got advantage. Toothless going up. Tippy tap. There it is. Bounced just nicely, and just a nice little tippy tap at the top of the goal was just enough to send it through. Good game. 5-3 is the score. Can the Dragons come back? And still heads to whack off against Hound and Imp. No one getting the advantage on that one. As it runs downfield, Imp with a nice little pass there. Can't do much else with it until it's running the field. Takes a little tippy tap, an inverted drop. A little bit of a smash up as Merlin comes through, unsuspectingly trying to chase that ball. Hound can't do it. Merlin following it through. They're running away, the titties. I tell you what, they're out in front and they're just bouncing up and down this field. You can see them from all angles. I tell you what, sky, the roof, the wall, the backboard, the hole. And here at Whack Off, Viper is going to challenge Jester. There it is. No advantage again. Until sees it, takes a little tippy tap and Rick roll. Heads towards the corner. Should have kept going. Jester props it up the wrong way. Not much no one can do with that. It's a nice intercept by Sundown to stall the ball up. Toothless lining that ball back down the middle. Jester getting a nice little shot. No one at goal. No defense there. Hound racing back. Oh, Toothless seeing the roll but didn't calculate for the bloody area of effect. Toothless a nice intercept there. Nice little intercept against Imp as well. Didn't have to jump too high, as a matter of fact. Barely got off the ground as Imp bloody went 6 foot in the air. Toothless with a nice tap again, trying to get the rim around the hole. Well, gets it double tapped instead. Stalls the ball up. It's a nice little chip. Hound running it back. Sundowner trying to get the intercept. Toothless wrong way. Sundowner with a nice shot over the top of the hole. Hits the backboard. Passes it back to Toothless. Toothless bouncing it back into the square. Could be a certain goal here. There it is. It's a nice little chip in the end. Sundowner coming in. Bumping bastard. Took the Viper out of the way. And that was all it is. Jester comes through. Pokes everyone. And pokes it through the hole. 7-3 is the scoreline. It was a good game up until halfway. Then the Titty team have just run all over the Dragoons. That's right, it's a nice little chippy chop there. Tilt's the only one back. Takes on 4 and takes a win. Nice little Spider-Man action in the back there. Merlin propping that one up, hitting the backboard. Defenders can't do much out of position. Toothless pokes a hole. 15 seconds. Should be the last one, you would imagine, but who knows? Anything can happen. This is truck league. Toothless goes up. Oh, tippy tap. Bit of a defend. There it is. There it is. And Tactician and the Prodigy. Toothless. Dragoons go down. And the Bombers are up. The Bombers have only lost 1 in their 4 matches. The Titty team are doing well. The Bombers formidable in their last match, I do recall, with as Casper, Samara, Myrtle and Marley are in the Aqua, the turquoise. And, whoa, Toothless getting smashed by Mel and told to go that way straight away. Toothless obliges and punts one back. It's a good shot by Merlin in the end as Toothless runs away with that. Defends and finds a hole down the other end. The Bombers didn't know where that was coming from. Alright, well, Toothless heading to whack off against Metal and Caspar. Jester is there. Toothless, no one get. Oh, yes, they do. Bombers getting advantage of that one. Casper coming around. The Ghost comes in. Toothless with a nice bit of defense. Runs it down with a fast break. Taps it around. Trying to get the rim. Does. This little tippy tap finish. No one there in the end. Sundowner with a nice shot. Jester a bit late. Coming in for the defense. Toothless running over. Runs too early. Jumps. Tries to get a little bit of a power up. There's going to be a race back. Just in case there's a little tap, and there was. Toothless bumping that one. It's going to run wide of the goal square. It bounces awkwardly. Couldn't get the karate kick on it. Merlin there. Marley pumping it forward. Myrtle coming in with a combination. Toothless there to cut that one off. And create some magic himself. There was a nice bit of read of play there. He just comes back and pumps that ball up. And, Samara and Myrtle having words in the middle there, as you can see. A bit of a headbutt. Friendly fire, as you might say. Toothless did so well. He put him back in the whack-off position. And he goes off against Myrtle. And bounces, not much of an advantage of that, but the Bombers did get a little bit of advantage as Toothless pumps it all the way back into the middle. Merlin getting a little bit of a bump. Samara with the intercept. Not much to play for here. It's a little bit of a biffo as Toothless takes a little somersaulting bloody dive. The ball goes across field again. Still at centre, as a matter of fact. Marley came in, was smoking too much and missed everything apparently. It's a nice jibby jab as it runs around Chitty corner, but Toothless sees it, couldn't do anything with it. Merlin punt it through. Toothless gets a nice jab at it, pushes it across field. Gets to halfway. Just misses that flippy flop. Merlin couldn't get it. It's banging across Titty hole. Toothless bumping that one up just to get it out of the way. Did well in the end. Looked suspicious, I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you what, I thought it was going in for sure. Toothless with a nice little bit of a capture there. Bumps it back. Casper trying to bump it forward. Oh, it's a nice cut off by Jester with a flying headbutt. Gets out Toothless bumping bastards all the way through. Gets a bit of a karate kick. Puts the ball up in the air again. No one getting the advantage in this game at the moment. I mean, the score is 2-0, but that was pretty much all straight off the whack off. But it's been around Titty hole and Titty corner most of the game so far. You wouldn't know it because of the scoreline. Toothless with a nice flip, couldn't get it. Marley with a nice fly. Merlin with some magic. Merlin magic. Oh, Toothless there, puts it in the corner. It's a big bunt. It's going to go way over the other side. Samara won't get it. Casper just gets a little bit of a tippy tap. Jesse gets a nice shot at it. Myrtle's there, takes the run. Oh, they bump it away. Samara with a nice bit of defense. Toothless heading back. Samara comes in, couldn't get it. Marley is there. Oh, takes a nice punch straight through everyone. That's it. I should have that. It was a nice retrieval. Marley making up for that little bloody miss before. Gets taken out for the advantage of it, but it was a nice shot. Found the hole. It ran straight through Titty hole. It was a long short. My God. What are we? 3 minutes in. Myrtle under it. Sundowner floating around. The ball goes up above Toothless. Toothless running back. Not doing too much. Marley's floating around. Sundowner is there. Jester should get that. Doesn't. Toothless going in for the attack. Bumps it off the backboard. Marley holds it up. Casper running wildly. Marley takes a punt. Oh, this is dangerous. It's 134. He hits the Titty hole in a bad sort of way. There's a nice bit of defense in the end. Toothless bumping bastards all sorts. Even his own. That's right. Oh, bullshit. Just wanted to leave it up on there so I didn't tap it. Merlin with a nice run. Bumps it all the way through. Sundowner under it. Can't do anything. Samara comes through. Toothless bumping it the wrong way. Comes in with the second tap, puts it in front of goal square. That's it. Sundowner just going to take a run at that. Does. Bang. That might be it. The way this game's going, it's slow. It's methodical. Except for if you get the ball straight away. It's good defense by both teams, really. The ball's been down to the end. Most of the time, the Bombers are doing a good job. Toothless sees that, takes a nice roll, powers up on the way through. Marley being a stunner. Jumping for all sorts. It should have been a defense. Someone took me out, you bastards. Bastards. Myrtle comes up and runs it on the side. Jester under it, couldn't get it. Myrtle runs through. Must have been Sundowner and somebody else because I got taken out by somebody. That's all I know. 3-2 is the scoreline. 55 seconds is on the clock. Anything could happen. What's going to happen? Oh shit, that could happen. That's a dinner bell. Toothless is running that one out. Better see something. There it is, bumps it up. Sundowner comes in with a running charge. Couldn't get it. Toothless got to go up. Gets a nice pump, puts it in the middle of the hole. They're just going to get a run at it. Jester comes in. Myrtle. Not there. Toothless on an odd angle. Couldn't get it. Merlin couldn't get it. Samara getting the better advantage. 3-2 is the scoreline. They need one more, the Bombers. Toothless with a nice pinch. Running that one down. Couldn't get that ball. Lets it run through. Jester, Merlin. Couldn't get it. Toothless taking out bastards. They just need to hold them off now. Toothless comes up. There's a nice bump. It's going in. The Titty team take that one out. The tactician and the sniper, a 280-foot goaler. My God, great job by everybody. Good game in the end. Week 6. Oh, the Monarchs. Here we go. They've brought back Rajar's Ramjets, yes. The best car seller that side of the sand. As the Sultan of Swing, Khan, the Fisherman Rex, and of course Rajar's Ramjet is back with a brand new lineup of Rocket League cars for his team. You can see them, they got the shiny crown. They haven't been together for the last couple of weeks. And Rajar's making an impression straight off the bat. There is Rexy the Fisherman just lining that one up, and he puts a nice cast out. Rajar just making sure that went in the right place, and they landed one for sure with the assist. Okay, well, the Monarchs are up already. I tell you what, the new cars must have done well. And Khan with the big punt. I tell you what, they're coming out with the big punts. P, not C. Oh, Toothless with a nice run. Toothless running that all the way around, goes coast to coast, wall to wall. Doesn't forget to tap each corner and then stick it through the hole. And that's it. Ties this one up. The Titties are looking at the Monarchs. And who knows what's going to happen. Toothless with a nice run. Raja, Sultan, sorry, Swing punts that one back. I tell you what, they're looking in good form already. Sultan, Swing punting that one up. Oh my God. Sultan says, if you can do it, Toothless, I can do it better. Punts it all the way from down the court. Punches up. Look at that. There's a nice little tippy tap there, and two defenders couldn't do shit as the Sultan of Swing dances away. 30 seconds into the game. Toothless heading to whack off. It's going to be an interesting game on field, this one. 4:25 is on the clock. As Rexy the Fisherman is just bloody having a bit of trouble there, snagging a few lines. As Toothless gets a little tap, a bit of a block action happening. No one back there. Sundown better get that. Doesn't. Rajar's Ramjet is there to intercept. Toothless with the flippy flopper. Backwards flopper. Couldn't get it. That ball just goes high. They still got, it's a nice tap, and that stays there. That's in. That's a good tap. It's good defense in the end. And you see Jester and Merlin working together here. It's a good combo. The high-low. Take out the bastard and punt the goal. And that's exactly what they did. Let's tie this game up. Alright, here we go. Wacko Sundowner against Sultan. Not much advantage, no advantage, and matter of fact, it goes high on the roof and down towards field. Toothless shoots him in on that one. Rexy the Fisherman getting his rod out. Feels like there's going to be a big one today. And Rexy, you never know, he's a good fisherman. He's probably right too. As Toothless goes up, bumps down, Khan intercepts. There's a nice follow through by Merlin there as Rexy again is all in it today. Bumps that ball across field. Toothless with a nice karate kick in the end. Gets it safely out of the titty way, and Toothless, Toothless off the backboard. It's an alley-oop for sure. Here it is, Merlin with some magic. He comes up, runs it up, lays it up off the backboard, and Toothless grabs a double-handed dunk. That's a hole if ever I saw one. 3-3 is a Mazda, and again, he scores the 3-2. Toothless running the field. Puts it in the Monarchs corner. Merlin. Fired by the Monarchs. They said he was too old and out of touch with the new way everyone was feeling, so he came over to the Toothless team and proves to be a very handy asset for the Toothless team. It's a sorry loss by the Monarchs. Throwing out their wizard. Jester again, Raja trying to take advantage. Jester getting in the face, but it doesn't do too much. Changes the direction. Just got to get there first. Hits it against Titty corner and pumps it out in midfield. Card is running around. Instead, Rexy the Fisherman puts it up. But Toothless saw that one and puts it up down their end. That sounded bad, but we're going with it anyway. Screw it. Toothless probably blocked that one in the end too. Sundowner having a shot. Couldn't get it in the end. Merlin, Sundown, Rex running around. Sundowner should get that. Battles with Sultan across the goal face. Toothless pumping that one up. It's a nice run. That's going to rim nicely. There it is. No one can get it. Everyone's underneath it. And they put it back around the other corner to rim it out. Toothless just fuck it, I'm taking it. Oh, misses the connecting shot. It was a fancy well. That's right. Gotta run back. Sundowner should get that. Doesn't. Raja's Ramjet is up. Toothless getting the side of that. Changing the direction of the ball. Rexy the fisherman lining another one up. Toothless just getting the advantage of that. Spinning wheel kick in the end. Jester punting that ball back. It's a nice run. Oh, we gotta get out. Jester didn't get that one. Toothless running down. Nails one of his own players. Jester doing it again. Toothless bumping bastards. Khan with an inverted shot runs in the middle. Rexy couldn't get his full steam on that. Bounces up, bounces down. Toothless, wrong direction. Raja, Jester, get out of my way, you bastards. I gotta jump to deer here. Running the wall, takes a punt. Heading down towards the Monarch corner. 4-2 is your scoreline. Jester putting it, remming it round. Rexy the fisherman. Doing a good job. First time I've seen Rexy disanimated for a while. Toothless goes for the ricochet but misses. As the Rexy the fisherman lining one up, Merlin is there, bumps across the face of the goal square. They get a tippy tap. Toothless just getting in the way of everyone. That's what he does. They need a clean goal here. Khan couldn't get it. Toothless couldn't get it. Merlin hits it the wrong way. And the Monarchs are just one behind now. Good work here by Rexy. So that ball rims high, bounces awkwardly. Merlin takes a defensive shot but ends up putting it in front of two Monarchs there. As the Monarchs all laugh at the old former wizard for put one in and put one out. And they said he was on the hokey pokey. And there it is, the Sultan the swing. Cleaning this one up. It's a good game in now. It's up. The Sultan swing. Toothless missing that one. The Sultan running out from goal square. Takes a clean shot. No one back. That's a certain goal every time. 4-all is the scoreline. 56 seconds is on the clock. It's anyone's game. No advantage. As the ball is defended and suddenly smacked around off in the middle of the field. Jester trying to take the punt. And Rex is there. The Jester doing exactly what they did. The Monarchs did to them. That's it. Look at that. Rexy couldn't get it. Raja's Ramjet hit the wrong button, obviously. Puts one in his own hole. As the Titty team just sit there and watch. With a smirk on their faces as well. As Toothless goes up, he gets a little tippy tap. Bit of a roll. Sundowner's there, gets a nice tap. Khan doing a good job. Toothless up. Oh, he gets taken out. And Jester was running up, couldn't get it. Everyone's bumping bastards down the other end. There it is, the tippy tap. Rexy should have got that. Merlin just strolled through there. Watch this. Sundowner puts it up. It's a nice rim. Comes around the corner, just out nicely in front of the Monarch's hole. And Merlin, just Sunday walk. 6-4, 26 seconds is on your clock. Is it possible? Yes. Will it be possible? Yes. What's going to happen? Who knows? Let's find out. Just goes up for a ricochet. Gets that ball in the corner nicely. It's a run. There it is. Sundowner. It was a great ricochet in the end. Jumped up, jump off. Double time, puts it in the corner. Sundowner lighting it up. There's Toothless heads to whack off. And probably one of the last times. Who knows? The last goal only took 4 seconds. So the first goal. Let's see what happens. There it is. Bounces up. No one getting an advantage. Toothless. Right place, right time. That's all you can say about that, really. There it is. Titty team will take that one out. The tactician and the power hitter with a 98-foot goal this time around. Ooh. Oh, the Guardians. Okay, well, the Guardians with unusual 3-3 record this time around at Salty Shores. It's a brisk evening. The Titty team, the no loss record. And it's 3-3 as the Guardians are up. Junker, C-Block, Merlin. And whoever the else that is, I can't fucking say. Gerwin, that's it. Hey, Guardians. The Toothless goes up, gets a littlest of tippy tap. Sundowner is there. Gurren takes a nice shot. Junker and C block. Watch out for Junker. Junker in that last game, fantastic. Toothless hitting that back up in the middle. Trying to get a little bit of advantage on that. Does. Gets a nice runner at the end. Couldn't get there in time. I'll take that instead. Punts it up just a little bit. Just confusing everyone. Jester running it out. Sentais. Toothless. That's a connection. That's a connection. That's a banger. There's a nice little tippy tap at the end. Sentais trying to clear the ball, but Toothless in the right direction. Puts that spin on the Shane-worn spin on the ball. And it's enough just to curve it round. In the side of goal right there. 4:21 is your time left. 1-0 is the score line. And they try to get it out, but Toothless is there to clean it up again. Puts it in the corner. The Guardian corner. The Guardian corner. Oh, Junker with a nice bit of defense. Toothless is burning it out. Sundown against C block comes off better as the ball runs down. Toothless with a nice run. It's high. Runs off the rim. Look at the second tap, but instead goes for a sideways karate kick. Does well. Gets the ball. As Jester runs down, Sentais gets a nice pick. Merlin takes a shot. C block punting that ball down to the end. Toothless sees that one. Oh, couldn't get in there. But Sentais hits the ball off the backboard at Titty end. Again, props it up. It's all offense. There's nice defense as well, as they haven't been able to get Titty hole. Fourth block. Alright, Silent Owl doing a great job. Toothless getting a little schnick on that. Jester with a punt. Didn't get past Junker. Sentais again. Sundowner is there. Sundowner does well. Puts it down the Guardian end. Oh, Toothless just shooting that one just a little bit. Clock block. Silent Owl running down. Bumps that ball forward. Sentais is there. Jester, the ball holds up. Toothless gets a clean kick. No turbo. Let's see what happens here. I'll take that. Oh, nice tap. Grabs the turbo instead of going for the ball. Turns out to be advantageous in the end as Jester prop one up. Toothless does well to turn around and get the inverted side of that. Puts it in the other end of the hole. Touch the side, as a matter of fact. And the crowd is all happy about that. There's a nice punt as they get to the end. Merlin takes a punt. It was almost an intriguing goal there, hole there, sorry, I should have said. No one going for the ball. Toothless takes a stab. That's on time and on target. That's all I got to say about that. Everyone just disappeared and Toothless decided, no, screw it, I'll take a shot. $3-0. Guardians ain't guarding shit. Sorry to say. Don't know why they're getting all that money for. They ain't doing crap. Toothless goes up. He goes in between bastards. Gets a nice little tippy tap in the end. Oh, it was nicely defended by Hawk Lock. Silent Owl does a great job. You expect him to, but it's his job in the end after being a Guardian. Toothless holding that ball up. Down the Guardian hole. Guardian end, rather. Hawk Lock with the advantage. Toothless getting there. Saves a certain goal. He's got to come back around to Raider Knights. Goes up. Couldn't save the second one. That was a good play by Junker in the end. Toothless getting that one safely out of there. No one there. Cockblock throws in the fake, sorry. Merlin and Toothless. Toothless coming out of Raider Knights, but just couldn't connect. As the Guardians put one through finally. Earning their keep. As the advantage goes to the Toothless team as it punts forward, but I'll tell you what, that ball coming around to the Raider Knights. Toothless not knowing which way that's going to go. Powers up. Hits that ball as it rims round. Oh shit, gets knocked out. It was setting up there for a goal, but he gets taken out instead. Clock block there, Sundown there. Toothless bumping past us. Someone's in front of him, I don't know who it was. Screw them whoever they were. There's Sentais and Toothless is there. Jester should get the better of that one. There should be a double tap. There was. There's a triple tap. There's a good follow through on the end. Clock block. Silent L. Comes up, Jester with a nice play there. Merlin in the back, Toothless with the intercept. Cocklock taking advantage on the double tap. 3-2 is your scoreline. This is a close game as well. 1:36 is on the clock. Sundown and Junker heading to whack off. Toothless sees that one. Goes for a roll. Cocklock doing a good job against Silent L on that too, by the way. It's just the way he pronounces it. I can't say much more than that. That's the way the name is supposed to be said. Walk, so I know. Toothless is pumping back into Titty corner. I don't know where that ball went in the end. That's dangerous. It's Junker. They take out Toothless and take the advantage at Titty corner. That's right. They bang Toothless in, and that's it. They set it up. Junker. Who else would you expect throwing it in Titty hole? Scores another hole for himself and the team. 1:15 is on the clock. 3-3 is the scoreline. It's been an interesting game. Let's see what's happened. Toothless goes up, takes a nice little Titty tap. Jester Junker putting it the wrong way. That'll happen. Merlin goes up. Toothless about to power up. Jester taking a shot, couldn't convert as it heads back down to the end at the halfway line. Sorry. 3-all. You score. 55 seconds left. Cock lock chucks it up. Toothless bumping it forward. That's a nice shot. It's just got to go forward. No one's there to collect, but Sentais goes across field to collect it. At their end, Toothless running up. Missed that somehow. Had a certain strike, couldn't take it. 3-3 is the scoreline. 30 seconds coming up. Gonna be an interesting game. No one wanted that. Toothless takes advantage. Oh, Toothless went left. Gerwin went right. Merlin pulls one out. Toothless going for attack. It was a nice bit of defense there by Gerwin, but Merlin with drop kicks that from the wing, punts that one through the hole. 23 seconds left. Oh my god, it's an interesting game so far. Let's see what happens. It's too hard to call. That ball's going forward. There's an intercept. No one's there. Cock block. Sentais is there. Redirects. Couldn't redirect too well. Cuts off his own shot. And the Titty team are just holding him off. That's all they got to do. All they got to do. And they do it. Good game in the end. The Tactician and the Warden. 3 saves by Toothless. Going at both ends, you would call that. As the Mammoths hit up the Titty team. They're looking to take the Titty team off the top. But they don't admire the view from down below. And this week we're at Urban Central. And it's the Mammoth Titties. Next. Alright, Boomer, Stykes, Foamer, and Captain Caveman are your Mammoths team. They're in the turquoise, the aqua. The blue. Just get set up for that one. That's a nice shot. He rims off the top. Merlin is back there. Just needs a tippy tap. Couldn't get it. Foamer running down. Sundown with the cutoff. Toothless running around the corners. Gets that nicely. Should power up here. Does. Gets a nice tap. It's going to run off the side. No, he gets intercepted. Toothless is helping whoever that was. And just go up a little bit more. Boomer throws it up in the air. Waves it around like he just doesn't care. Sounds like a Boomer. Toothless running towards the hole, but gets too much of it. Sundowner should get that. He gets blocked in the end by Jester, but still gets the advantage. Running it around the rim, Jester takes a shot. Not good enough. Toothless got to go up. Couldn't get the ricochet. Went backwards instead. Couldn't get that one either. Shit. Boomer and Toothless dueling it out in the middle. 1 minute down. 0-0 is the score. Toothless coming in at a rate of knots. Powers up. Captain Caveman doing a good job. Toothless there, couldn't cut that one off. Right idea, wrong what do you call that? And it's a fuck up either way. Captain Caveman down with the Scooby-Doo mobile, the Mystery Machine are running it down. The Mammoths trying to hold these titties off, but titties are doing well. Toothless there. Foamer right side of that, just wanted to get a little bit more of an angle, couldn't get it in the end. Foamer there to cut it off. Stykes doing a good job. Captain Caveman punting it out down towards the field in the Mystery Machine. Toothless putting it up towards the hole. It's in box shot office. Oh, box office shot, rather. Let me get that right. No score. We're almost 2 minutes in. Stykes, Toothless running this one up. Takes a little bit of a tippy tap and a fancy dance. Merlin's just got to hit that. Doesn't get enough of it. Boomer busting it out. Runs it above the titty hole. Toothless right idea, but couldn't get advantage of it. Captain Caveman comes up and cleans the Boomer's up. Comes up and cleans up the Boomer's mess. That's hard to say. Toothless is going the wrong direction on that, and Captain Caveman with an easy collection down the end. the mammoths taking advantage. Toothless with a nice bump. Puts it back into the goal. It was a nice defend and they didn't get the advantage. The Mammoth took the advantage of that. Strike, bumps it up. Toothless runs the wrong way on that. Leaves it for Merlin. It was a good fake in the end. Sundown and Merlin. That was a great fake in the end. And there it is. It's Merlin. Pumps that one forward. Sundowner coming up. Lights it up. Getting a nice edge and putting it in front of the defending player was enough to score that hole and bring the score back to 1-1 with a draw. Toothless there, takes a punt this time around. Strikes is there, no one gets the better of it. Toothless bumps Sundown, demolition, he will take that as well. Strikes trying to bump it down. Toothless is there, cuts that one off. It's a nice bump in the end. Gonna go high. Oh, it takes a double tap, a triple tap. They couldn't get it. Good bit of play in the end. Toothless running around trying to get a bit of that. Does. Gonna run around again. Puts that off nicely off the wall. Just got to get a collector. Couldn't find one in the end. Merlin, Captain Caveman. There it is. Merlin and some magic. Defense is there. Strikes and Merlin went at it. Merlin with just a gentlest of taps and a bit of spin as it rolls in. 2-1. Slow start. We're getting into it now. As that ball runs titty corner and Toothless is there, running around trying to collect that. Foamer hits the wrong way, tries to take out Toothless. Oh, Toothless hits that ball in the corner and just nicely. Foamer's there to collect. Toothless sees it, he gets up, couldn't get enough of it. Strikes with the challenger and gets the better of Toothless in that exchange. Strikes running around, runs around titty hole. Toothless sees it, bounces it back out, saw it coming. Fortunately bounces it to the middle. Bit of a collision there, and Sundown gets the advantage of that. Toothless goes up. Oh, just missing that one as well. Oh, it's a nice pass. Get out of the way. 2-1's the scoreline. Someone takes someone out. That was bloody outside, and that's all I need to know. Good job. Good job. That's all I got to say. Boomer running the ball down titty hole. Been a while for the Boomer since been around the hole. Toothless helping Sundown and get that ball out, clear the ball out just as there. Captain Caveman is up. Toothless says screw it and bumping bastards and going through. Couldn't get it. Merlin Sundown with a nice little creepy assist there. Look at this. It was Biffo. Toothless bumping out the mystery tree. Defended well by Foamer. Strikes tapping bloody Sundowner. It was a mess, but they made it through the titties. Heading to whack off. Strikes, Jester, Captain Caveman. They're all there. Toothless goes up, flippy flops it in the end, hits it in the mystery machine. Toothless takes another run. Runs it around the other side there. Tries to get a cut, does. Gets a downward shot on that too. Merlin should get that, does. Toothless bumping around the side, confusing the opposition. Putting it around in front of Merlin. Merlin should take a strike at that, doesn't light it up. Sundown takes the advantage instead. That's not good. It clangs off for Dinner Bell. Toothless can't get to that one either. Captain Caveman and the Mystery Machine. Doing a good job there. Strikes running around. Toothless sees that, goes up, has enough turbo just for that little tippy tap. Boomer can't connect. Sundowner in the end doing a good job. Toothless trying to power up, hits the wrong button. And that should be game. Don't see them coming back from this. I mean, they got to score right now. Famous last words. It's happened before. Actually, the scorer and a power hitter. As we head to week 9. Oh, the Rovers, the Moonwalkers. They're up next. It's Wolverine Heights. Shepard Armstrong, Buzz in your eye. Are you Moonwalker? Are you your eyes? Are you Rovers? Sorry, I got it right. They're in the red. The Titty team are in the back. The Toothless team. As your eye gets a little bit of advantage on that. Your eye saw that. Thought, yes, I'm going to have that. Didn't count on Toothless being there. Double tap. Toothless and your eye is already on. Buzz. A light year away. Shepard coming around as a Shepard would trying to herd the ball up. Your eye couldn't get it. Armstrong couldn't punch it. Toothless With a nice bit of a whack. Can't roll that one any further. Tried. Armstrong doing a good job there, just holding Toothless back. Jester with a nice punt. Shepherd. Shepherd's that ball up and puts it around the corner, the Rover corner. Uriah was on it. Toothless sees an advantage. Oh, just undercut that ball just that little bit. Sundowner is there. Toothless, oh, just couldn't get it. Buzz with a nice cut off. Buzz should get that one again. Doesn't. Jester running around to collect that ball. Bumps that up. Shepherd and Uriah roaming around. Armstrong gets a bit of a tap. Merlin. Armstrong punting that the wrong way. Toothless running in. I'll take that. That was a nice bump by Sundowner there. Took out Shepherd. And Toothless. Oh, Jester with a nice bump on Armstrong as well. Toothless flying through it. A rate of knots. Well, 1 minute in. The score is 1-0. A Toothless team. Over the Rovers at the moment. Armstrong gets a nice little tippy tap on that. Toothless sees that. Takes that and a little bit of a roll and a little bit of a tap. Slide on the head. And a nice finish. As the Shepherd runs the ball down. Uriah is on it. Uriah goes wide. Oh, Toothless couldn't get the roll on that. Uriah was close to Uriah. I don't know what Uriah was doing. Uriah was pointing in the other direction for some reason. I don't know why. Toothless couldn't get a roll on that. Merlin ran out as bad. Shepherd doing a good job. Herds all the animals around up Titty Hole and decided to put them all through as a good herder would. There it is. Bang. Close the gate. You hear the gate shut. That's gold for the man. It's 3:29 and just over a minute and a half gone. As Toothless gets a clean shot of that, puts it in the corner, goes wide. It's going to bounce there. It should bounce off the backboard. Toothless going for a flippy flop and a floppy flip. Nice, guys. Bounces right nicely off the backboard. Almost into Merlin, but didn't need it. Toothless and Buzz going to whack off. Shepherd and Sundowner there too. And it's 2-1. 3:15 is on the clock. Ah, shit. Had that. As Toothless fucks up. There it is. Uriah, definitely on it. Puts it up. All I had to do was jump a little bit or mistime that just a split second later. That would have gone a different way. 2-all's the scoreline. My God. Alright, there it is. Ball goes up. It goes above Toothless. Goes up in the middle. Shepherd. In the competition of that ball. That's not a bad shot. Toothless couldn't make it in the end. Jester bumps it back. Sundowner should connect with that. Bumps it wide. Didn't get all of it. Merlin punting it through. Shepherd runs it around the rim. Toothless is there. He's not going to get that one. It's a wide shot. Sundowner. Armstrong looking dangerous. I don't know what these guys are doing today. Oh, Toothless with a nice bit of defense there. Had to go in amongst it. Ah. Armstrong punting that one back around. There's two of them there. This could be dangerous. Ah. Shepherd. Fakes out Toothless. Didn't know what to do here. Was it going left? Was it going right? Should I stop it? Should I go for it? All wrong decisions in the end. As the Rovers take advantage. Well, halfway through this game, pretty close to week 8, I think, as the ball spins and hangs high. Toothless just trying to get that ball out of Titty Hole. A lot of offensive players and no defensive. Doesn't make for a good night. As Sundowner should get that and collect that ball. Doesn't. That's bad. Armstrong misses. Clangs out the other side. Toothless watching that ball go through. That's a nice pump by Sundown. That's going a long way. Toothless just got to get there. Does in the end. Jester running around. Toothless punting it back in the corner. They're behind you, titties. Yeah, I like titties when they're behind. And Toothless punts that one back. They should get a nice jump. It's a nice shot. It's going to rim off the side, unfortunately. There should be a shot. There it is. Merlin punting that one through. Ooh, interesting game as they tie it up. Buzz, Uriah, Shepherd. Buzz just hitting the goal square. Oh, goal line, sorry. Just dancing on that post for some reason. I should have just said the whole line, but anyway, it doesn't matter. 1:42 is on the clock. Ball goes up. Toothless goes up. Takes tippy tap. A little bit of a roll, bit of a flip. Always something to please the crowd. As they go in, Armstrong bunting it down all the way down the middle. They try to take it at Jester, and Toothless collide, make amends. As Toothless goes up, takes a roll, hits it in the corner, should pop up around the front of whole square. Everybody's around it, just got to get a friendly tippy tap. And Jester pumps it up. Toothless, oh, missed the roll through. It was set up, couldn't get it in the end. Buzz doesn't get there. Toothless going up, just challenging that ball to go forward. Just need someone to collect. No one's going to collect today. I mean, it's not hard, but apparently it is. Shepard, Toothless has a shot. Runs off the backboard. Merlin's there, couldn't get it. Shepard, Toothless. That's bad. Jeff's got to cut that off. Does. It's an interesting game at the moment. 40 seconds left. And it's all squared. Too high. Toothless with an inverted tap. It was fancy. Sundowner with a flip. There it is. That was a fancy flip. There it is. Got the bloody last bloody touch on it possible. And Sundowner just running through. Puts it over the Shepard's head. Shepard got a hand to it but couldn't get a full grip. And it goes through for another hole. 4-3 is the scoreline. 30 seconds is left. Toothless got to go up. Takes a bit of a tap, a bit of a roll. Pumps that ball forward just enough. Just to stall up some time and cause some havoc. Armstrong was there. Uri missed it. Shepard floating around. Sundowner, Buzz, Jester there. Sundowner should collect that one. If not Jester, someone should get that. Tipped it up. Merlin's just got to weave Sundowner. Comes in for a crack. Jester takes another shot. They've just got to hold him off. That's it. And the tactician and the scorer, centered balls. You have to have centered balls on a field, otherwise they're smelly and no one likes smelly balls. We're in the playoffs. Oh, they're going to get Mammoth again. Oh, really? Wow. I would not have expected that. Okay, the Mammoths. In the playoff round. Sudden death. He took out in a clean sweep. Caveman, Captain Caveman, Stikes, Foamer, and of course Boomer. Very challenging last time against the Titties. And Toothless gets a little bit of advantage on that. Taps that ball forward, back pass halfway. There's Stikes and Sundowner are floating around. Stikes couldn't do much. Outlaw is there. Toothless getting a bit of a tippy tap, a triple tap. Gets bumped in the end. Merlin running for the ball, cross halfway. Boomer is there to knock it forward. Does very well. Foamer is there. Toothless saw that and got a bit of it. Running back down. Takes an intercept. Oh, someone took it in. Captain Caveman with a big shot in the mystery machine. Merlin running down. Puts that ball back. Oh, gets cut off nicely actually. Toothless getting there. Changes the direction in the last second. Good movement in the end. Comes in. Wraps it around. Couldn't get the tippy tap in the end. Just needed a tap. That's a nice punt. It's going to rim off the hole. Toothless got to go tap. It does. Above Captain Caveman head. Spoiled that play. Bumps out. That's a nice shot. That's going to go off the rim. Someone's going to get that. Jester is there. Jester couldn't get it. Foamer running it down. Toothless in the end. That's a nice bump up on bloody the backboard. Jester's got to get it. No one's got it. Dice with a clean run. You bastards. 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 Where was it? Jester decides to go left instead of bloody going right. Took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Most definitely. The Mammoths are up. It's sudden death playoff. Oh, Toothless gets foamed at bloody midway point and Jester is there. Just going up and over. Gets it over the corner, Mammoth's corner that is. Bumps it up, hits the roof. It should land nicely right in front. Captain Caveman is there, but takes a nice header. Bumps it back towards halfway. Foamer is there, they don't get it. Merlin just needs to tap that ball, couldn't get a connection on it. Boomer is there. Toothless roaming around dangerously. Bumps bastards, takes a flippy flop. Oh, it was a nice shot. Merlin's just got to tap that back forward. Does. Rims off the side. The score is 1-0. The Mammoths are out in front. They're in the turquoise. The Titties are in the black. And Toothless gets a nice roll on that. Spinning wheel kick, definitely. Just needs to get it right tippy tap and does. That was a nice intercepted pass. and bangs one through a hole. Boomer, Jester, couldn't get it. Strikes decided to do something about it, but Toothless comes in at the right moment, hits that exhaust and hits the accelerator, giving that ball just that extra bit of poof to go straight through the hole. Bit of magic, bit of acceleration. Had to hit the ball in, there's no other way I could have done it. It's a nice fake in the end. Sundowner should get that. Jester should punt that before it does. Jester should get that again, doesn't. Just getting that ball out in front. Just trying to coerce it just nicely. Melon, Foamer, runs it back. Ah, shit. Ah! Whoops. Foamer doing a good job. Toothless, oh, I was in the right position. I was in the wrong position, but I was in the right position. Couldn't hit that ball any other way. Probably could have stopped in front of it. That's probably the next thing I'll try. There's a Mammoth score, another one. Mammoth's not doing too bad. Sundowner puts it down the back. Boomer defends that. Merlin running it around a Mammoth's hole. They put it up. Toothless just gets a nice little tippy tap. Changes direction. Jester is up. Couldn't get it. Captain Caveman. The Mammoths with the advantage so far. Toothless with a nice save. Bumping that ball back in the middle. That's not nice. That can be pretty hectic. As Toothless getting that ball out of danger's way. Captain Caveman powers up and Toothless takes a nice bunt. Runs it around and there's a nice rolling tap. Someone's just got to get that underneath. They couldn't get it. Jester's running around. It bumps around Mammoth's hole. Toothless ricochets. Got the advantage, but it runs straight back down to the end. The Mammoth's on a winning streak. They want it. Oh, Toothless getting smashed. Surprised he didn't get taken out for that as Merlin tries to wave in, weave some magic. Sundowner is down there. Foamer pumps it up into the corner. Strikes. Misses. Toothless running in. He gets a nice little bit of a tap. He just needs a little bit of Merlin's there. Captain Caveman. Oh, they redirect it at the last second. 1 minute coming up. Could be interesting. Sundowner. Oh, Boomer and Captain Caveman. There was a wall of offense. That's looking bad. Captain Caveman punts that one through. Under a minute left. And the Titty teams are questioning themselves. Are they going to see the finals this week? Captain Caveman with a nice play. Right space. On time and on target. Hits the middle of the middle. It's where you want it. 58 seconds left. The ball goes nowhere. Toothless running around. Collecting that. He gets a nice tippy tap. It's a small tippy tap, but it might be just enough. He gets over that. He gets a nice tap again. Pumping that one through. Oh my god. 1-4. It's looking grim. Got the nice tippy tap, bumped it out of the way, put it back in the way. Whoops. Sundowner couldn't do shit. Jester runs into Sundowner. The collapse. Is it a collapse or could they win it from here? It's going to take a miracle. A big one at that too. Toothless powering up. Gets a tippy tap. Defended. They put it up, 30 seconds on the clock. Not much happening. The ball isn't going anywhere. That's not good. Get these goals. You need that ball moving. And that ball ain't moving. There ain't nobody scoring. Just pumping that ball up. Don't create your own way, Super says. Oh, rim's out. You kidding? And that's the end. The Titty team wipe out at the playoffs. The Mammoths win over the Titty team. And that's it. Game over. Well, that's your 9 rounds. Hope you enjoyed that. I am going to quickly have a break. I'm going to come back in a little 5-10 minutes, play something else. So we will see you on the other side of that. Until then, my name is Toothless Marmot. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are across the world.